Welcome back to Tendencies. I am your host, Jay Suave.
And I am Jreese.
And if y'all can't tell already, I am in a fantastic mood. The Celtics have swept the Indiana Pacers. The, the Boston Celtics are going to the NBA Finals for the 26th time ever. And they will be hanging banner 18 this year, no matter who they play. Jaylen Brown won the Larry Bird Eastern Conference MVP trophy. Couldn't have been more proud. I know people were trying to discredit Tatum, but hey, Tatum had 30, 10, and 6 as the average and shot like 47% from the field. So I'm not really tripping. But Jaylen Brown had a crazy series too. I'm proud of my boy Derek White for hitting that three to put him up. And just shout out everybody. And if you know me and you saw some of my socials this week, it was all Drew Holiday. And that was it. That's all. Just Drew Holiday. He was easily, I think, I won't say best player, but easily the most clutch player, I think, throughout this whole series, especially defensively, and especially game one and game three, getting the clutch steals to end off the game.
Got the clutch rebound at the end of the game, this game,
Mm-hmm.
to so the
Clutch
Pacers couldn't get a
rebound.
shot.
And I do want to say I hated him this whole series, but shout out Aaron Nesmith, old Celtic. It sucks that we had to sweep him, but I mean, I hated him the whole series anyway. So I'm not really tripping. I mean, he played hard. He had a pretty good game today. He had me thinking we weren't gonna win for a sec, and I was like, this might be bad. And also, shout out Andrew Nemhard. I know. Whenever we recorded a pod, like or I don't even know if it was we recorded. I know we were talking about him, and we were like, this man might be the most clutch person in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure he had the most shots made with under 30 seconds left during the playoffs. But other than that, Tyrese Halliburton got hurt. Andrew Nemhard stepped up to the plate.
Yep.
And first game he had 32. I forget how much he had this game, but he had like 19 in the first half. And I was like, bro, we might lose. We might give up one. But I was glad we didn't. But one guy that Nemhard kind of reminds me of, he reminds me of Brunson whenever he played on the Mavs. You feel me?
Hmm.
Like everyone knew Brunson was tough, but he was kind of just in that shadow of
The
like
shadow.
Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Like
shadow of
Nembhard's
Luca.
kind of in the shadow of Hallie and Siakam right now. Feel me? But
Yeah,
bro's an
and
incredible
honestly,
player.
I'm not even like worried about it. I think that I honestly I know Halliburton got injured and everything, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, Pacers are Pacers lost their best guy." I don't think Halliburton's their best guy. Siakam is miles better than him, at least I think. But hey, Halliburton's only 24, led his team to the Eastern Conference Finals this year, and it honestly seemed like Siakam couldn't miss this whole series, especially that whenever he's posting people up and gets that mid range off, it's a
Hmm.
bucket every time.
People be discrediting Siakam. I know you don't, but a lot of people just be acting like Siakam's not like that, and they don't be talking about him like he's a great player. Like
No, for
Siakam,
real.
I've been like Siakam ever since he was back on Toronto when they made that run to the chip. I've always liked Siakam, and I don't know why
And
people just never like.
Nance has a ring too. Like,
I
and
know,
he,
I'm saying.
you know, his first NBA game was his first NBA game he like technically watched. Like he never like his first game was his first time like ever experiencing that like ever. So I get like it was that was crazy to hear. But shout out shout out the Pacers. I like Rick Carlisle because he used to be in Dallas, but it just had to happen. Miles Turner, all I know is I wouldn't have ducked that smoke from you either. I would have been fighting you if I was Jaylen Brown. So, but shout out all the teams that we faced, Jerry's. Shout out Miami too, even though y'all ain't have Jimmy. You know I got to give y'all props, bro. Shout out everybody that we had to lay to rest during this playoff run. So you feel me?
Bro, don't speak to me, bro.
What you
The
mean,
pod's
bro? I'm,
over.
I'm giving you
Miami,
your props, bro.
we'll be back next year. We're gonna show the world that y'all are frauds. Mickey Mouse run. I'm playing. But it's hard
I
to
give you
win.
your props and I just get called a fraud.
It's you can blame injuries no matter what. People can blame injuries on any series, any given day. So you can't take that away from them. That's a great run by the Boston Celtics. Drew Holiday's played great all playoffs. He's really that defensive key piece that you needed. That y'all had Marcus Smart, who did win a Defensive Player of the Year, but I still don't think he was ever as good a defender as Drew Holiday. And Drew Holiday was a great defender when they went to the chip back in 2021 with Milwaukee. So having him and Kristaps didn't play the whole series this series either. So
He hasn't played the last two.
hopefully he'll have a good impact, a big impact when he comes back. If he comes back all healed up for the finals. But it's a good thing y'all did sweep them because then now you get some time to rest. But you know, let's go ahead. No, there's not much that there is left to say about the Boston Celtics. They won. They killed the Pacers, even though like the Pacers were in every game and they lost it really like in the last like 2 minutes or so. So it's like the
It,
Boston
it feels
Celtics.
like the Lakers and Nuggets series in a way.
Like the Boston Celtics never took their foot off the pedal, and then they just kept working, and then that hard work paid off at the end of these games. Getting these games were close wins, but winning in a close situation, multiple times in a row against the same team is hard to do. So congratulations to the Celtics. I'm glad that
No,
Jason Tatum didn't win the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. I'm a hater, you know this.
bro, it
So
don't even matter. I didn't. I thought Drew Holiday was gonna win it. I didn't care who won it.
But Jaylen Brown only won by one vote. He won 5 out of the 9. So
Yeah,
it was close between him and Tatum. But Tatum is a great player. I'm not gonna take that away from him. I still do not like Tatum as a Miami Heat fan. Just can't support him at all. So
yeah, and I mean,
even though they're going to the finals, at least he didn't
yeah,
win the Eastern Conference Final MVP. So
I'm gonna say this too. Like the Pacers also never took their foot off the pedal. I'm gonna just piggyback off what you said, and no matter like what we kind of threw at them, you'd be Celtics be about like 13, 15, 18. Pacers are gonna find their way back and get a lead again.
mhm.
And even with losing Halliburton, I just think you got to keep that foot on the pedal. And I told you this one time we talked too.
Mhm.
And I was like, I think it was the last series actually. Whenever like Donovan Mitchell wasn't playing, you just kind of get that feeling as a team, like you get everyone's shots, like
Mhm.
that's how you pace it. Like Andrew Nemhard, you saw on the first possession of the game, everybody touched the ball on their first possession of the game. That should be the pace everyone wants to play at.
Mhm.
So, with that being said, I mean, just this team in general never took their foot off the brakes. Played an amazing series, and we saw it from the first series too. And I mean, I know people talk about how the Celtics had an easy run, and I'll say this because it really doesn't matter since the Pacers were the sixth seed, but Pacers played Giannis-less Bucks, and I think Dame didn't even play one of those games.
Yeah,
And then who they played the Knicks, barely
Brunson,
had OG.
OG got hurt.
Brunson
Josh Hart
broke
got
his
hurt.
hand in
Brunson
game
got hurt in
seven.
the
Josh
last
Hart,
game.
Julius Randle,
Oh yeah. I'm just
Mitchell
forgetting he's on that team,
Robinson.
bro.
Yeah, like there was six key guys injured on that team. So I
Hmm.
mean, like, I'm not taking anything away from that, but like, if you're gonna give one team, if you're gonna give one team problems, give the other team the problems too. Even if you're sixth seed. But like Boston won 64 games this year. They wouldn't. I don't think they would have lost to any team in the East in the playoffs in general. I feel like most it would have gone to was probably six, and if that was the case, it probably would have been hell to Miami in the first round. So I don't think any team would have gone to Game 7, but I mean the finals it might, but it'll be the first time. But the Boston's 12-2 right now in the playoffs, so they've just been really good closers in a sense. Besides those two CTE games they gave up,
Hmm.
so.
But let's go ahead and move over to the West so I can talk more shit about Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert, I hate you. I still hate you. You suck. I'm tired of you getting all these Defensive Player of the Year awards for you to play horrible defense when you have to guard anybody that's not in the paint. Like, ooh, it makes me so mad. And like, I'm so glad that everybody else sees it too, and it's not just me. Like I'm not
Bro,
just biased.
we saw that whenever he was on the Jazz,
I
brother.
know, bro. Like, bro cannot guard the perimeter, bro. Bro is only good when they're coming to him to the paint. Bro is cooked every time they're on a ISO 1v1, bro. We saw it in the second series against the Nuggets. Bro was getting cooked by Jokic. Jokic would request a switch so he would get you on him. If you're the defense player of the year, there's no reason why the best player on the other team is always challenging you. Why are they? Why do they want you? Why are they calling for the ISO against you? You saw it in game two. What's it called? We were watching game two together. We were watching it at a at somewhere out right, and then we was watching the game. I was all happy because the Nuggets were up, and I'm not the Nuggets. The Wolves were up for against the Mavs. And I said they were only up by 2 at that point, right? I was like,
Yeah.
they should foul right here. You're like, why? This is like not a great time to foul, everything like that. I was like, watch, they're gonna be in a situation where they need a foul, and then they're not. If they just got a foul right here, I'd rather them go into overtime or get the last shot, in this situation against like Luka or Kyrie, than letting them shoot. You know what happened? Luka got the ball. That boy, that boy, Rudy Gobert was put in a freaking blender. I'm over here yelling at the TV, just foul him, Rudy. Just foul him, Rudy. Rudy doesn't foul. Rudy gets cooked. Bro is leaning, bro. And bro sagged off. You know what Chris Moose says? If you sag off, your swag's off. Luca said that. Splashed it in his face. Said Hugh can't fucking guard me or something like that. Excuse my language. But
Never forget Jaden McDaniels' face.
Jay McDaniels knew it was over, bro. He knew it was over. Like
Bro,
I'm
and it's like to the point now where like y'all saw, well, everyone saw in game three, like Minnesota is not really switching anymore whenever it comes to Luca. Like Jaden McDaniels is fighting over so many screens just to keep up with Luca. So
And then you also have Cat, bro. Like Cat, I'm the best big shooting big man in the league. He shot 0 of 7 from 3 last night. Or it wasn't like it was 2 nights ago whenever this episode was dropping. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you have shot inefficiently all series, and you're really just hurting the team, bro. Like Naz Reid is playing great off the bench. Kyle Anderson is playing great off the bench. Start those two over what's it called? Rudy and Cat at this point. Because
mm,
like I don't like it's just embarrassing when your two starting big men are playing so bad in a series that you can very much win. All these games have been close games, right?
yeah.
Ant played great last night in game 3. He didn't play great in game 1 and 2, but he stepped up in game 3 when he needed to. But then you have Rudy getting cooked, you have Cat missing shots, and then it's like Naz Reid missed 2 threes in game 3. One of them was earlier in the game, and then one of them was for the game winner. And that was a great shot by Naz Reid. I'm not mad that he missed. That was a great shot by him, but that the game shouldn't have gotten down to that point. Especially when you have a lead late in the fourth. It's just
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel you there. And I'm gonna say this: there's just no way to guard Kyrie or Luca.
mhm,
And I feel like one thing that Cat did last series that has kind of translated to this series, but like not as much. I feel like Cat did a really good job against Jokic last series, and it showed in Jokic's stats. I mean, there was a reason he wanted to be on Gobert
mhm,
because Cat didn't have him in Alcatraz, but he at least had him in the county jail somewhat.
mhm,
But we're watching that, and it hasn't really translated with Cat. But you're also going against the best closers in the NBA.
mhm.
You feel
And
me?
they're both guards, right? At least Luca's a point, but like he's really like the size of a small forward. And at least
Mhm.
I'll say this: PJ Washington's not playing as great as he did the last 2 series, which is they're doing something okay on defense, but that's not the guy that you have to worry about in these situations. You have to worry about Kyrie Irving and you have to worry about Luka Doncic. Like
Yeah.
Luka's getting guarded the best as he can by Jaden McDaniels and freaking I think Kyle Anderson's the other one also guarding him. And Ant's doing his best against Kyrie, but Kyrie's just fast. You see Ant's getting exhausted, bro. So
No, for real. And what Ant said about the team being tired, bro, that's
mhm,
not what you want to tell the media at
mhm,
all. And I'll say this for sure. Like, I know it's not gonna happen, but like I want to compare the this year's Timberwolves to the 2022 Celtics. And
mhm,
I think that Celtics team just kind of ran out of gas in the finals. And I feel like if the Wolves were to win this series, That is exactly what would happen in the finals because they don't have the experience. They haven't played this long. I don't think anyone on that team has played that long. Maybe besides,
Mike
I don't
counts.
even know, Mike.
Yeah, I think Mike's the oldest player.
Yeah, but like no one's played that far into the season before. But I mean, like there's just that's not something you say to the media. And then it's just yeah, bro.
Mhm.
You can't be doing that. Especially
So
they would get cooked in the finals if they played.
yeah,
So
so we're about to see a Mavericks Celtics finals. The finals I least wanted like in the entire league, bro. I hate the Celtics. I hate the Mavericks. But if I had to choose which team I hate the least, I'll say I'd rather the Mavericks win because we live in Dallas and I want to go to that parade.
bro, you should have went to the Rangers parade whenever they won.
I think I had a test that day,
Oh
so
word.
I couldn't. Like I wanted to, bro.
They should have called off class, bro.
They should have. I don't know why they didn't, bro.
No, for that
But
would have been clutch.
hey, let's go ahead. Let's well, we have plenty of time left, I think. But let's go ahead because we didn't have much to talk about. You know, it's the Eastern Conference Finals. One series just ended. The other series is about to end. No, and we'll have an episode talking more about the finals related stuff when we ever get to the finals.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and just build some rosters, and we'll have the people at home, our nice friendly listeners, decide who has constructed the better roster. All right, and this list is currently old, so I'm gonna replace some of these players and move some players around. So let's I'm gonna name each dollar amount. You have $15. All right, I'm gonna name each dollar amount, and then I'm gonna name which players are in these tiers. Okay, and let me see. All right, let's go ahead for the $1 amount. We have we'll have Karl Anthony Towns. We have Donovan Mitchell, Trey Young, Rudy Gobert, and Bam Adebayo.
Well, let me write these
Yeah.
guys down real quick.
For sure, for sure.
So go with these guys: Cat, Trey, D. Mitch. Who else?
Rudy and Bam. Let
But
me write this down too, because I might forget. All right, at the two we have Paul George, Zion, CP3, Tatum.
CB3 is crazy.
You said yeah, Tatum and D Book.
All right.
All right, then we got Kyrie. We got
Kyrie at
Ant.
three.
Kyrie at 3. Yep, this is all $3 right now.
Yeah.
Kyrie, Ant, Dame. We'll have let me think. What's his name? Wemby. And we have Jimmy. Let's go 80, Luca, James, Harden, Jokic, and Embiid
All right. We're
at
about to
5. Hey,
this is the
actually,
five.
hey, we're gonna Giannis is in the $5 one, but let's switch Giannis with Jokic. So put Jokic at the $5 amount. Or actually, we'll keep Giannis at the $5 and then we'll put Kawhi at the $4 instead of so Kawhi. So the number one's gonna be
Why
Jokic,
instead of who?
Kawhi instead of Jokic. So Jokic is going up to $5 and Kawhi's going down to 4.
Okay. Who else is that five?
All right. LeBron, KD, and Curry.
Only four guys in the fives?
No, it's Giannis, Jokic, LeBron, KD, Curry. Yeah. All right, and you got
She's
$15. All right,
$15.
$15.
Um, let's see. I'm gonna go Jokic, I'm gonna
All
also
right.
go Bam for my power forward.
Okay.
I would go.
Hold on.
That's $6.
Should we replace somebody? Let's replace CP3 with Shea.
Shea for $2.
Because who else would we replace for? Let me see. Let's move James down to two, and then put Shea at four.
James Harden at two.
Yeah, $2. Because James isn't like he was,
Yeah,
And we're gonna take CP3 off the list because I feel like it's disrespectful not to have Shea in here.
yeah. So I have. So I
So
got
right now you
Jokic.
have Bam and Jokic
Okay. Um, I'll put Tatum in there.
at the three.
That's $8. Yeah. Um, I got $7 left.
That's a lot of money. We should probably move some stuff around.
That is a lot of money.
Tatum at two is crazy.
Yeah. Then I want to play big ball, bro. I'd probably go.
We should probably move Tatum up to $4, but who would we move down from four?
We could move.
Or we can put switch Tatum and Dame.
Okay.
You think that's a good switch, or should we move them up to
Yeah,
four?
that's a good switch. So if I still choose Tatum, I have $6 left.
Yeah, and then
Then I would probably. Hmm. Let's see. Bam,
let's
Jokic,
replace Trey Young with Bam. Not Bam, but Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson for one.
I feel like I don't
Jalen
think
Brunson
Trey
for
Young
one
should be.
is OD.
I don't think Trey Young should be on the list anymore. And if we do,
I feel like he's kind of matched with D Mitch and Cat though.
okay.
Jalen Brunson's better than all of them. If anything, Jalen Brunson should probably be in like the threes. So I think he should stay.
Should we replace Devin Booker with Brunson, or is that just by bias against Devin Booker coming into effect?
That's your bias, bro.
Okay.
Because Jalen Brunson, like, at least has to be three.
Okay. Okay.
But
All right.
Jokic, Bam. Let's see. Is there anyone in the two that I would want at my three?
You're
Mm,
getting Tatum though, right? Aren't you?
I'm thinking about it
Mm.
because these two guys I want. Okay, I'm gonna take PG at my three, and then I'm gonna get because then I have seven left.
Hmm.
Kyrie and Luca. It's a crazy squad. That's a crazy squad.
Hmm.
Let me write my five down.
Okay. Let's see what I'm gonna do. So automatically, bro, I'm wasting $10 on Jokic and LeBron. This is a smart funds, bro. But LeBron's gonna be on my list no matter what. So
That's wild.
I'm get Yoke and Braun. So I got $5 left for three players.
Nah, bro, you gotta get someone from the one.
No cap. And then let me see. Then I think I'm gonna get Kyrie for my one. Donovan Mitchell at my two. And then
I'm
I
fr-
have $1 left. I'm gonna get Bam at my four.
I'm frying you, bro.
Nah.
Jokic versus Jokic.
Jokic and Bam cancel out.
Bro, our
Kyrie,
front court is literally the same. Bro,
no
our
cap.
front court and our back court is basically the same.
And then who's at your three? Was it PG? LeBron.
PG.
LeBron's cooking that all day. I love PG too. You know that too. PG one of my favorite players in the league right now. But it's freaking LeBron, man. LeBron.
But yeah. I feel like I got a nice little squad on me. You feel me?
Mhm. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead redo it. We just got time, so let's go ahead and redo it. Do a new list. But this time we'll switch off. All right, still got $15, but we'll switch off so we can't have any repeats now. Feel me?
Yeah.
So let's go.
I'm gonna get a whole new five now. Actually, I'm gonna try to get a whole new
Okay,
five.
let's flip a coin, see who goes first. All right, what you want? Heads or tails? I'll let you pick.
Tails.
You want heads?
Tails.
It's flipping, it's flipping, it's flipping, it's flipping. It's tails. You got first pick, brother.
But I think I'm gonna go Wemby for three.
Gonna be for three at your five.
hmm
I'm gonna get Embiid. I'm gonna go ahead and get Embiid.
I'm gonna go Curry for five.
All right. I'm gonna get Katie.
That's $8 I just spent. Um,
I got $6 left.
I'm gonna get $8. Oh, I'm gonna get nah, that wouldn't be good spacing. I'm gonna get hmm. I'm gonna get Tatum at my three.
Hmm.
So that's $11.
All right. So I'm at 9 right now. I think I was gonna get Tatum and then you got him. So
It was between him and someone else. So
got $6. 666. I need someone that should I get my who should I get a three? Hmm. If I get that, I have to get two ones though, and there's not
hmm,
a
lock in, bro. I know who I want as my last
fuck.
two.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get Shay at the one.
All right, bet.
Spend big money on a point.
Who do you have so far?
I have Shay, KD, and Embiid.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put Bam at my four.
You gonna get Bam back?
Yeah, yeah, I want Bam back.
All right. Damn. I have to pick between fucking Cat or Rudy, and I hate them both.
Bro, I was thinking about that. I was like, I really don't want to like I know who I'm gonna choose next. So I was like, do I want to choose him now and have to maybe sacrifice you picking Bam? But
All
I
right, I guess I'm
didn't.
gonna get Donovan Mitchell back, and then I'll decide that at the end.
And then my last guy is going to be Anthony Edwards.
Okay, okay. So what's your roster looking like? So I know who I gotta match up real
Actually,
quick.
let me see. Can I get him? So I got Bam. That's
One.
$1. Ant is three. Curry is five. Wemby is three. And Tatum is also three. 3, 6, 11. Yeah, okay, that's 15. So I got Wemby, Bam, Tatum, and Curry. That's a nice
Okay.
squad.
So, hmm.
I'm frying you. Bro, you're getting fried. You know you're getting fried. What you
Fuck.
thinking, bro?
All right, look. Okay. The thing is, do I want? I was like thinking Rudy Defensive Player of the Year, fuck freaking fraud. But then I was like, if whoever is guarding him is just gonna go on the perimeter and bro's gonna be put in another blender. So I'm gonna say Cat because Cat has better lateral movement. I'm gonna move KD to the three. So
Oh
right,
for eight, bro.
so God dang. All right, so my squad's looking like Embiid, Cat, KD, D Mitch, and Shea.
Oh yeah, I'm frying.
Hey,
It's
you have your rosters written out, bro, so I can make the graphic later.
yeah, bro.
All right, bet. So now we know. Hey, I'm gonna put up the polls, bro. We're gonna have two. The lineups are just gonna be lined up against each other. All right.
We gotta
And I
post
want
it on
y'all
the
to
story for real.
no cap. We're gonna have two different. It's gonna be one. Let me think. How should we do the graphic? All right. How should the polls work? Because if there's four teams. Oh, never mind. I actually
It could just be team and team sideways,
team
like
and
going
team.
down.
Yeah, I know, but like each graphics, there's gonna be two graphics, and both graphics gonna have both teams that are lined up on further
We'll
each
figure
graphic.
that out
We'll
later.
figure it out later. All right, we appreciate you guys for listening. Thank you guys. It's been a great week of basketball. It's gonna be another great couple weeks of basketball because we're gonna finish this series out in Dallas, and then we're gonna get into the NBA Finals, and that's gonna be a great series, guys.
Yeah, yo, I mean, it's been a ride this whole NBA season in general. I know we're gonna get another week or two of it,
It's gonna be a
so
crazy offseason too, guys. So don't forget to stay listening to J Tendencies.
don't take advantage of the off season, bro. Make sure y'all stay locked in because we're gonna be locked in too. But appreciate y'all for tuning in. We're gonna catch y'all Friday.
Thanks, guys.